From Mama Shirley, she's sure does. She's awesome.
Yes, she is. She's very awesome. She takes good care of you. Like she
Hello, everybody.
like she read my mind. I was in Walmart the other day thinking about that, and then something distracted me and I forgot about it. And there comes a box with them in.
There's two on his mini excavator. Freedom! I see four. That's cool, C4. Sit for a second. Oh, that's cool, Jared. Thank you guys for being here today. We're just finishing up here this parking lot, I think. No, it's a parking lot. Hi, Kathy. Hi, The Road. I love you too, Jared and Bree. And you too, June. Love you guys. Love your family. I'm pretty sure I speak for Q as well. He loves you guys too. Come on. Oh, it's okay for the $3. You're totally fine, Jared. Come on, bud. Come on. Hi, the Rose. I guess you didn't hear me before I said hi. How we doing? Yeah, of course. That was the flag that started my journey, this whole journey, this freedom journey, was the Australian movement. And then the Canadians had their convoy, and that was the flag I started with. Started this whole journey here to 1776 Camp Freedom. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Yes, sir. That was the first flag I started with. And yes, Bree, that was the first flag I started with. Now, the very first flag I started with is still with my friend, Eric the mechanic, not Eric the mechanic from TP, yeah, but the mechanic that helped me out. It's still with him. That is my first American flag. And once we get it back, you will see it flying proudly where it deserves to, at home. At home. Now, the American flag that I started with is again at my buddy Eric's house. The Australian flag is the one I started with beside the American flag. So that was my first bought flag. I bought it first, and then the American flag I bought second. Actually, it was given to me. The American flag was given to me. The Australian flag I bought. Hello, Pops. How are you doing? That one came from Charlene, pretty much. Yes. And thank you, Pops, and thank you, Ma. Both of y'all. Appreciate it. 100%. Appreciate it and love y'all. second. I'll get back. Yeah, talking to myself. Having a staff meeting with my own. Hi, Debbie. Drop the rock. Thank you, Jerry. God bless you. He's scalloping right now, which is leveling it off, going side to side, back to back, until it's level. What where that tree is right there? Right there. For now. Yes, there is, Jared. One more load. Woo! I'm gonna take this Thomas, Paula.
No, hopefully he went to grab the uh, charge, the battery pack. Huh, I'll think of it here in a minute. It's been a while since he used one. It's a good thing. I was just getting ready to get up and go do something. That's a good thing that I was sitting here. Uh, Jared, we appreciate everything that y'all say. That helps keep our spirits up and keep us going. They got 5 loads hauled in of the material that they're putting down for the parking lot. And it's going to stretch down to the tree that Dustin showed you. And John is supposedly getting a Connex for us, a container. There he is.
Yeah, we gotta call Mountain Papa. No, it's still on. Here's Mr. Q.
Hey, we'll give you a driver's seat view. Battery died. What battery?
Well, usually when it flips up sideways like that, that means the battery's low and getting ready to kick off.
Flipped up sideways. You lost me.
Never mind. As long as it's working.
Mine's always working.
I just had a call come in. That was it.
No, I had the driver call me, answer, and we're gonna have to jump so I can call John.
Oh, that's right. That's what it does when you get a phone call.
Yeah, I can hear you and him both at the same time.
Yeah.
But you want to keep going? I gotta call John, and I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. I'll kick you out, and you can come back in when you get back.
All right.
Yeah, they're supposed to get what they call a Connex or a container. They're going to use for storage, and it'll sit down close to the gate, and that way we have something that we can put, tools and generator and gasoline and stuff in, and lock it up so that it's secure. Get one of those locks that has the shank that you can't cut, so that it'll keep all the goodies secure. Plus, it'll help neaten up the place a little bit when everything is, all the tools and everything are stored inside something, and they're not, we can take down all the extra canopies and tents and things like that. And it'll be a place that we can, put the pallets, and it'll just help make the place look a little cleaner. What do they call it? Curb appeal. It'll help with the curb appeal. So that'll be, once we get a foundation smoothed out for it using that material. That material's what's left over. How did John explain it? It's left over from when they make concrete. And commercial grade concrete's not just sand and rocks and whatnot. It also has coal and different things in it. So it's a little bit different composition than what like Sackcrete or something that you get at Lowe's is composed of. And this stuff, once it gets down and gets tamped down and rained on a couple of times, it gets nice and hard, and it's almost like having the roller come in and go over it. So it'll make a nice parking lot. Plus, they'd been able to direct the runoff away from that area, because that area tended, the water all tended to run down into that spot right there, and it stayed marshy a lot of the time. So this will help. They've directed the runoff away from it, and it will help make it a better parking lot, because they can keep it dried out, keep the water from settling in there. And it also helped. There's no longer a drop off. There was a pretty good drop off there from the driveway, and so that'll help with that. So just some general improvement, and as I said, when the container gets in there, it'll help with it. We can store things, keep them out of sight, so that the place doesn't get junky looking. It's not junky looking. It's all stuff that we use, but out of sight, out of mind. And while they have the excavator for a week, so they're going to dig out the area where they're going to put the pavilion. I think they're going to come do a day trip up to get the big tent, and have Bill was there whenever they put up the big tent when they were at Bunker Hill. So he's going to, since the directions got destroyed in the rain because it got wet, he was there, so he has an idea. I'm going to keep seeing if I can find a copy of them. Well, hi, Bree. It's good to see you, or good to be seen. I'm glad you and your dad are having a good time. And yeah, I noticed the buses here went by a little early. I don't know if they had only a half a day today. Usually they do that on Wednesdays. I think it's what they did here was, when they would have like an in-service day or a half a day on Friday. This was back when I was driving bus. A lot of parents wouldn't send their kids to school for that half a day. They'd take it for a 3-day weekend and, take off, go someplace. And the school board said, well, we're going to put a stop to that. So now they changed all the in-service days to Wednesdays. So it's a half a day in the middle of the week, so that you can't take off for those 3-day weekends and just ignore the fact that, you need to go to school that day too. And they would quit giving them excused absences unless they had a doctor's slip. So they kind of cut down on that. But it's always good to have the young ones listening and learning and getting different points of view. So that's always a good thing. And the younger they start, the better. Our kids are blank slates, and they learn from us. They learn from the people in their environment. So if you have certain things, certain ways you want your kids to learn and to be raised, then you surround them with like-minded people. And that way you don't have to worry about what they're hearing and what they're seeing. And so when they do get out in the big bad world, they're prepared. And, they're aware that not everybody thinks the same or has the same point of view, which is okay. We can all get along regardless. Not like today, where every mama's snowflake is triggered by words and names and pictures. And I was watching something the other night, and I got to thinking about that. And, people talk about triggers. And when they first started talking about those, it had to do with PTSD or traumatic, some kind of traumatic event in someone's life, like a fire or an accident, or, something that was traumatic. They were the victim of a crime, or had been to war. And now we have people who are triggered by people's names, like Mr. Trump, President Trump. They're triggered by a word. They're triggered by a picture, and they just have. I know people who suffer from anxiety attacks or agoraphobia. They're acquaintances of mine, and the one woman, I have seen her struggle since. Let's see, we've been acquainted since 2005, 6, and I've seen her struggle through the mental health system, which she's found good caregivers and who has really helped her with her anxiety. And when her mother passed, that became kind of another thing to pile on top of that, which she has worked her way through. But I've seen her struggle to go to work, to leave her apartment. I mean, I've seen what it really looks like when somebody struggles with something like this, and to have some little teeny bopper have the screaming memes because she saw somebody's name that she didn't like, is kind of like a slap in the face to that.
Who are we talking about?
We're talking about triggers.
Oh,
People who are triggered by a word or a name or a picture.
and I mean to be triggered by that. Called break time. And this little bitty excavator's reminding me why I don't need to be doing a lot of heavy equipment running anymore. You got the knees for it. Couple hours on that thing made me feel like I've been playing tackle football with somebody. But we got part of the pile leveled up, and
yeah, it looked like you were doing a pretty good job.
yeah, good. Well, I thought I had the third load coming, and then the driver said he was over there and wasn't anybody around, so the third one I guess didn't get set up. And for the first time, I got to play. You remember the guy by the name of Papa John?
Yeah.
I got to play Papa John today. I sent a driver home.
Uh-oh.
No, he was done for today.
Oh.
But kind of weird being on the other end of that.
Yeah, usually you were the one being sent home.
Yeah, it's like, really? I ain't gonna get another one? And this time I'm like, dude, I'm really sorry, but you run over to the plant for nothing. We ain't gonna get another one.
Spider says, Q, look at your message.
My message. What message?
Well, I don't know.
See if I can do it without cutting you off.
Hi, Deborah.
Yeah, that kind of looks like it, Spider. No, that's a dome. That's not a square tent. That's a dome. Yeah, that's one of those octagon shape, I think. Big tent was circle or a square, I mean rectangle. John, are you in chat? Are you in chat? Oh. I don't have the tripod handy. I gotta go out and get this. Not this load that just came in, but the load before that had a load The first load today had a lot of cement in it, powder cement, and gotta get it covered up before it rains on it. Where'd you go?
Yeah, what's that?
Spider, ours had an 8-sided. As far as I know, it's rectangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rectangle. I'd say, you gotta get the cement covered up. Did you show them, Dustin? The cement. The first load of today had some nasty stuff in it.
Uh-oh.
Powdered cement, same as you get out of the bag when you're gonna mix cement up, make concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Bree-
see it right here.
Bree wants you to turn your, oh, I see that. Turn your camera
Powdered.
so she can see you.
See me? What do you want to see me for? Yeah, this is all. That's what this all is down here. Look,
Yeah.
so it's got the powdered cement mixed in with it.
That's going to be interesting when it gets wet.
We ain't gonna worry about it because I'm gonna have it covered up before that.
Yeah.
All of that is gonna get pushed down there. And once I get this load leveled out, then we're gonna worry about that junk pile over there. Get all the scrap metal out of it. But see, you can see the difference in the color.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot
That
like,
green. That stuff's cement.
yeah.
A lot of cement. Must have been probably almost half the load was like that. You can see it all through it right here. He dumped her out. It made a big cloud, and I was standing right in the middle of it.
I'll have to hose it down tonight.
Yeah, probably. He gets back on the tripod and getting tired of switching hands on the camera. Yeah, that's better. And yeah, I know the beeper's aggravating, but Caterpillar's got that little one set where it beeps on going both directions, so it never shuts off when you're moving.
Well, that way people can't say, I didn't see it, I didn't hear it.
Well, if they didn't hear it, it's on them. But yeah, we got might take a little bit more over there. Still got a little bit of slope to build right there. Still pretty good dip. And then eventually, right off to this edge, right here, headed that way, there's going to be a road made out of the same stuff down along the edge of the creek and around. And then there's going to be also another road go right in front of the lodge, up in front of the foundation, and then around the corner of the foundation and end up on the hill where the cabins are going to be. And then there's one more. Got 3 roads to build. So, Brother Bill donated, or contributed, I should say, 4 out of the last 5 loads. And we're going to be probably in need of at least, by the time I get done, I'm going to guess at least 30 more loads total. By the time I get all the roads built.
Oh, well, yeah.
It'll
not
be
not
great.
now, in the future.
We have a really good company hauling for us, and they're about average on the price as far as what they're charging. The material isn't costing us anything. That's the best part. The only money we're being charged is to haul it. So Uh, we'll be doing that over a period of time as far as the roads. And right now, the only focus is this parking lot, which is I just about got enough stuff. I just got to get it all spread out. Probably going to take another, I'm going to guess another 3 loads to finish it up. So, see what Sonny's driver's up to tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure which. But
Well, let's see. Tomorrow's Saturday, Sunday's Easter.
yeah. Yeah, probably just won't make any sense to be here. I might come up to the house for maybe Sunday, Monday or something. But I got the machine, so I got to stay here and run it.
Yes, you got to get your money's worth out of that.
I got lots to do with it too, besides the parking lot.
Yeah.
We're gonna go tear out some stumps up there. We're gonna go over there and tear out some metal out of the creek. We're gonna go down there and tear out a bunch of rocks to use in the driveway. Just all kinds of projects for the mini excavator. Only thing is though, this is the last run for this one. I'm gonna use this size next time.
Oh,
It's a little too small. Gotta do 3 times as many bucketfuls. So, what time's it getting to be? 3 o'clock.
yeah.
Yeah, I had breakfast a long time ago. I think I might have to make early supper again this evening. Since
Yeah.
everybody wants to get me up, wants me to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning. I thought that's scary. You get inside the trailer too long is oxygen deprivation.
I was going to say, we don't need another rain dance. We've had enough rain for a day or two.
I wasn't even going to say it. I don't even think it. Nope. Not going to do it. Did get the culvert covered up all the way on this side. And we added a nice cliff feature.
Yeah.
We're gonna cover this bad boy up to right about where the end of my foot is and leave that part hanging out so it shows
Yeah.
here by the stream. And we got a lot of work to do on that, get it all cleaned out on down to the other stream. But it's definitely spring water because it just keeps on flowing the same rate. Where's that shovel guy?
Huh? Buddy, where are you?
Yeah, buddy. Where's Buddy? See what you got to do. First thing, right? That little strip right there by the corner. Got to be pushed over so I can get a hold of it again. Just whenever. We ain't gonna do much more digging today. As long as it don't look like it's gonna rain, I don't think it is.
No, it's just calling for it to be cloudy, and then it's
Don't
supposed
want Buddy walking around this either.
Mac's been telling me trying to be safe and sorry. So,
That nice t-shirt. Yeah, you want to make sure Buddy don't walk around that green
bye,
stuff.
bud. Bye,
If he
buddy.
does, you want to get his feet washed off real good. And the road continues towards the foundation. Got a little bit pushed up on this side. Almost got the culvert covered over here too. So when you stand over here, you're not looking at that big old naked culvert anymore. You're actually looking at a driveway. No, excuse me, that's not a driveway, it's Blue Boulevard. We already named it. Blue got to be the first one to park on it, so Blue Boulevard. And it was a fantastic service this morning.
yes, it was.
Sunrise service. We're really excited about supporting Bill's church and all the people involved with it. Still hollering, buddy. wish I had a nickel for every time he said, buddy, I can make me about $500 a day.
That's all right. Buddy's walking his boy.
Right? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Charlene, we got a box today with lots of goodies in it.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. And I got a chance to see the pictures, and many thanks, Shirley.
And
Big hugs, Patriot hugs.
got all the new stuff in the washer, so that'll all be nice and soft and ready to go. Got all the new washed out of it.
I taught Dustin how to pick up a boulder with the claw, so that's his boulder. It's probably 300 pounds, 400 pounds.
Is that where he was supposed to put it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And he had a challenge to get there because I made it interesting as far as the terrain. He had to pay attention a little bit more than normal.
Well, new skills are always fun.
What's the matter, buddy? Well, he's guarding the flags. Look at him. Oh, no, he's guarding Starlink. He ain't going to let anybody mess with Starlink. Hey, 13% battery. What are you doing running my battery down? I don't know. What are you doing? Where's the pack? Actually, I got a better idea. We'll just end this one because I know you probably want to go on at 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah, we can. And yeah, Jared, there's it's a pretty good, they have some pretty good schools in the area, all three, public, private, and church. So
Yeah. The only thing, West Virginia had some funny tax laws and stuff. You want to check into them. But as far as this area, if you move to here, you're gonna be moving into a pretty much very exclusive patriot area. Very little liberal activity in Berkeley County, West Virginia. Got a few neighbors here and there like that, but other than that, it's everywhere we go, we get lots of waves and horn blowing and stuff when we run the flags on blue. So,
well, we're starting to get DC creep in that area, but
yeah, well, that's all. They all hang out in their ticky tack,
yeah.
and it's real easy to see too because they're throwing it up by the square footage around here that's available must be crazy. They got everywhere you look's another development going up.
Yeah.
But I recommend somebody wants to move in the area, be sure and check your outlying towns. Don't look real close to Martinsburg. You want to check out
Berkeley Springs or it's
Berkeley's across two mountains, but
yeah, it's Berkeley County Road.
we got
Inwood.
Gerardstown, Hedgesville, Inwood. If you want to be East 81, where it's a little flatter and a little hotter, that's
Harper's
a lot of
Ferry.
property out there for sale.
Yeah.
At the buyer's market, folks, so you can shop around.
Where they're at, Rose, is Berkeley County.
You can definitely shop around because real estate prices are dropping like a rock.
No, it's because the interest rates are rising like a balloon. So
It's hard to push.
Better to throw that out, try to push them.
I'll let you go, Q, since your batteries are down. So
Yeah, we're down to 11, was it 12, 13, yeah, something.
we'll see everybody about 10.
Yep, we'll be here about 10. Appreciate everybody coming to hang out.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. More later.
More later.